Hi guys, welcome to the afternoon stretch with Get Active Singapore. Alright, my name is Shane and I'm from Yoga Movement. Before we start, just take a moment to check out the screen for the whole lineup of what Get Active Singapore has for you for the upcoming week. Alright, so today we will be doing a 60 minutes basic yoga class that will focus primarily on strengthening up that core. Alright, because what we want to do is want to explore like arm balance, our Bakasana crow pose at the end of the class. Alright, so let's start. We can start in a comfortable seat. Alright, resting the palms onto your knees now. Lift the chest, lengthen up the spine. Alright, shrug the shoulders, roll them back and down away from the ears. And gently allow the eyes to close. Now take this time, allow the mind and the body to arrive onto the mat physically and mentally. With every inhale, lengthen through the sides of your body to send the crown of it towards the ceiling, lengthening up the spine. With every exhale, draw the shoulders away from your ears. Feel the belly draw in towards your spine as you ground down to your sitting bones over here. Now take a big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Seal the lips, and try to recreate that R sound by constricting the back of your throat, finding that Ujjayi breath here. Victorious breath, creating ocean sounds, long inhales through the nose. Long exhales out through the nose. With every inhale, feel the belly rise, the rib cage expand towards the side as the collarbone lift up towards the ceiling, lengthening up the spine. Every exhale, drawing the shoulders away from your ears, feel the rib cage contract in towards the midline, the belly draw in towards the spine. Next inhale, reach the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, palms together to start stretching through the sides of your body here. As you exhale, lower the palms down to heart center and gently start to blink open the eyes. Alright, thank you so much for joining me in practice today. Alright, once you're ready, spread all 10 fingers, place them 10 inches below the top of your mat. Alright, stacking the knees directly below the hips. Find that tabletop. Alright, shoulders round top of the palms, the hips on top of the knees. Alright, sway the hips left and right, left and right. Start to warm up the hips here. Feel free to go a couple rounds clockwise, couple rounds anti-clockwise here as you warm up the wrists at the same time. Alright, moving with the breath. Then whenever you're ready, finding that neutral tabletop, shoulders round top the palms. Right, couple rounds of cat and cow. So as you inhale, let's drop the belly and arch the back. Right, from the U shape of the spine, push the chest forward, gaze up towards the ceiling here. Then as you exhale, point the tailbone down. Draw the belly in, around the back, gazing towards your navel, angry cat spine. Right, 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back. Alright, keep stretching the front side body as you feel the engagement in your back body muscles here. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, draw the belly in, round the back. Feel the stretch in the back body, engagement in the front body muscles, your obliques here. Now 1 more round like this. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back. Alright, you want to squeeze the shoulder blades together, draw them away from the ears. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, draw the belly in, round the back. Push into the palms, pull the shoulder blades away from each other. Very nice. Right, next inhale, so you come back to a neutral tabletop. No cat, no cow. Alright, start to tuck the toes. Now as you inhale, extend the right leg towards the back of the room. Alright, ground the right heel, no, roll the right hip down and squeeze the inner thighs towards the midline here. Alright, option 1, stay. Option 2, shift the weight over towards the right palm, come onto the left fingertips, draw the belly in. Alright, maybe reach the left fingertips forward, 2-legged tabletop. Core is strong here, we stay. Last 3. Last 2. Now next inhale, bend that right knee, left arm grabs onto the right ankle behind you. Alright, shift the weight over towards that right palm, kick the right foot into that left palm towards the ceiling here for your tiger pose. Feel the opening in that left shoulder here for 3. Last 2. Next inhale, slowly bring the right knee down, release the right foot, extend the right leg towards the back of the room, left palm down, right knee down, neutral tabletop. Very nice. Alright, this time tuck the toes, inhale, extend the left leg towards the back of the room. Alright, roll the left hip down, flex that left foot. Alright, keep the engagement in that left leg here. Alright, shift the weight over towards that left palm. Come onto the right fingertips, draw the belly in. Option 1, stay. Option 2, reach your right fingertips forward, 2-legged tabletop. Keep drawing the belly in. Core is strong here for 3. Last 2. Next inhale, bend that left knee up towards the ceiling. Alright, grab the left ankle and kick the left foot into the right palm. Send the left leg up towards the ceiling. Feel the opening in the right shoulder. Last 3. Last 2. Next inhale, left knee down. Alright, extend the left leg towards the back of the room. Right fingertips forward. Inhale. Exhale, right palm down, left knee down, neutral tabletop. Very nice. Alright, next inhale. Can we step the left leg towards the back of the mat? Right leg back, find that high plank. Alright, check shoulders right on top of the palms, the hips same level as the shoulders. Draw the belly in, protract the shoulders, big toes and heels together to touch. Squeeze the inner thighs with each other, take an inhale here. As you exhale, without moving the arms and the feet, send the hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Right, start to pedal the feet, sway side to side, do whatever that makes you feel comfortable. With every inhale, lengthen through the sides of your body to send the hips even higher. Melt the belly closer towards the thighs here, draw the shoulders away from your ears. As you exhale, try to ground the heels down closer towards the mat. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings here. Now if the hamstrings are tight, you can micro bend the knees. That's completely fine. One more breath here. Very nice. Bring the big toes and heels together to touch. Now as you inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze towards the top of the mat. Now as you exhale, take many tiny steps forward towards the top. Keep drawing the belly in, squeeze the bum here. Very nice. Right, separate the feet, hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips onto the shin. Straight arms, straight legs, flat back. Shine the chest forward, gaze towards the top of the mat. Then as you exhale, micro bend the knees. Melt the belly towards the thighs. Forward fold. Right, relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Belly close towards the thighs, send the hips high. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings here. Now you can ground to opposite elbows or forearms. Start to swing left and right. Left and right. Stretch out the side body here. Alright, so you start to release the arms. Now keep the soft bend in your knees. Press into the big toes. As you inhale, start to roll yourself up. Alright, to stand, reaching your arms up, palms together to touch. Now squeeze the bum, send the hips forward, lift the heart to the ceiling, gentle back bend, stretch out the front body here. Exhale, swan dive all the way down, forward fold. Alright, inhale, halfway lift, straight arms, straight legs, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, ground both palms up. Left leg back, right leg back, high plank. Now draw the belly in, listen carefully. Inhale, lean forward. As you exhale, lower the knees down. Drop the belly, arch the back. Think about that cow spine here. And then lower the chest and the chin in between the palms. Remember, your hips are still high here. Alright, now as you inhale, relax the toes. Glide forward, belly onto the mat. Push into the palms, lift only the chest up. Baby Cobra. Alright, roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Option 1, stay, maybe hover the palm just 1 inch off the mat, lifting the chest even higher for 3. Last 2, take an inhale here. Exhale, palms down, tuck the toes, hips all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Alright, big toes and heels together to touch. One more time. Inhale, lift the heels, bend knees, gaze in between the palms. As you exhale, you can step or gently hop forward towards the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips onto the shin, straight arms, straight legs, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Soft bend in the knees, inhale, roll yourself up. Reach your arms up, palms together to touch. Gentle back bend if you wish, keep lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Now as you exhale, bend the knees, ground both palms down, left leg back, right leg back, high plank. Draw the belly in, inhale, lean forward. Alright, you have the option to lower the knees down, if not keep the knees lifted, keep leaning forward, draw the belly in, exhale. Bend the elbows, 90 degrees, hug the elbows towards your ribs, Chaturanga. Inhale, glide forward, baby, or your full Cobra this time. Draw the shoulders away from your ears, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, downward, facing down. Very nice. Take a big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, side out. Very nice. Alright, this time bring the big toes and heels together to touch. Next inhale, extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Alright, remember, roll the right hip down, look back, make sure right toes point down towards the mat. Now lift up that left heel, kick the right leg higher, down dog split. As you exhale, bend that right knee, knee towards the nose. Draw the belly in, lean forward, round the back here. Stay for 3. Last 2, gaze in between your palms. Gently step the right foot in between your palms and lower the left knee down. You can relax the left toes if that's more comfortable for you. Now come onto your fingertips, draw the belly in. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Anjaneyasana, low lunge here. Right, sink the hips low, try to get that left thigh close towards the mat. Feel the stretch in that left hip flexor here. Alright, but what you want to do is you want to pull the left hip forward, right hip back. Press into the right big toe here, take an inhale. As you exhale, open to his left side. Alright? Open up the arms, palms facing towards the left side of the room. Keep bending into that right knee, send the left thigh close towards the mat. Option 1, stay. Option 2, left fingertips, left calf. Right hand reaches towards the back of the room. Enjoy the stretch at your right side body here for 3. Last 2. Now inhale, so you come all the way back to center. Reach your arms up. Exhale, lower the fingertips down to frame that right thigh. Pull the hips all the way back. Straighten up that right leg, flex that right foot. Now if you have blocks and this is too much for you, you can grab onto the blocks to elevate your arm. Alright, if you don't have blocks at home, 2 water bottles would be good. Alright, maybe some couple of books is fine also. Alright, now inhale, lift the chest, lengthen up your spine. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Melt the belly close towards the left thigh, the chest towards the left shin. Try not to round the back too much. So keep lifting the chest, point the chin forward, belly close towards the right thigh. Option 1, stay. Maybe walk the blocks or the fingertips towards the top corners of your mat to fold deeper. Last 3. Last 2. Right now, those with the blocks or the fingertips towards the top corners of your mat. So you start to walk them back to frame that right knee here. Tuck the left toes. As you inhale, lift the chest, lengthen up the spine. But this time, draw the belly in, round the back. Pull that right kneecap up, squeeze the right thigh. Pull the right hip all the way back. Squeeze the bum. Next inhale, hover the right foot off the mat. Alright, active core engagement. Keep the core tight, keep squeezing the bum. Last 3. Last 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale, right foot down, bend into the right knee, remove the blocks. Palms to frame the front foot, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee off. Step the right leg back, high plank. Alright, lean forward, draw the belly in. Alright, option to lower the knees down. Exhale, Chaturanga, elbows bend 90 degrees. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, downward, facing down. Right, very nice. You should feel a good stretch in the hamstrings. Now on to the other side. Right, big toes and heels together to touch. Inhale, extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Roll the left hip down. Look back, make sure left toes point down towards the... Lift up that right heel, kick the left leg higher, down dog split. Exhale, left knee towards the nose, draw the belly in, lean forward. Gaze in between your palms, stay. Last 3. Last 2. Gently step the left foot in between your palms, lower the right knee down. Alright, sink the hips low, you can relax the right toes if that's more comfortable for you. Alright, come onto your fingertips, draw the belly in. Inhale, sweep the arms, Anjaneyasana, low lunge here. Exhale, sink the hips even lower. Try to get the right thigh close towards the mat. Inhale, lift your chest. This time as you exhale, open twist right side. Alright, so palms facing towards the right side of the room here. Option 1, stay. Option 2, gaze towards the right thumb. Right fingertips down onto the right calf. Left arm reaches towards the back. Feel the stretch in your left side body here. Last 2. Last 2. Inhale, come all the way back to center, reach your arms up. Now as you exhale, lower the fingertips down to frame that left thigh. Pull the hips all the way back. Straighten up that left leg, flex the left foot. Alright, walk the fingertips one step back. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips. Melt the belly towards the left thigh, the chest towards the left shin here. Alright, same options as before. Option 1, stay. Maybe walk the fingertips towards the top corners of your head. Alright, keep pushing the chest forward, keep the spine long. Alright, flex that left foot, feel the stretch in that left hamstring here. Last 3. Last 2. Right, those with the fingertips of the box towards the top corners of your mat, walk them back to frame that left knee. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Tuck the right toes, draw the belly in, squeeze the bum. Pull the left hip all the way back. Alright, pull that left kneecap up, squeeze the left thigh. Inhale, hover the foot off the mat. Active core engagement, keep squeezing the bum. Draw the belly in. Last 3. Last 2. Very nice. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower the left foot down, bend into that left knee, palms to frame the front foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Step the left leg back, high plank. Alright, inhale, lean forward. Exhale, option to lower the knees down, Chaturanga, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right, take 2 breaths here. Take a big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, side out. Big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, side out. Alright, next inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. As you exhale, lower the knees down, mat width distance apart. Relax the toes, bum towards the heels, melting the chest in between the thighs for your child's pose here. Alright, now you can take this time, tie off some thread, maybe take some sips of water. Alright, we go for a quick commercial break. I'll see you in 1 minute. Alright, welcome back. I assume all of you guys are in child's pose. Round the palms down, we'll meet in downward facing dogs from here. So roll yourself forward, tuck the toes, find that high plank first. Shoulders round top of the palms, heels round top of the toes, draw the belly in, take an inhale here. Now as you exhale, without moving the arms and the feet, that should be the stance, the length of your downward dog stance. You send the hips all the way up and back. Alright, find stillness in this downward facing dog. Alright, so you start to bring the big toes and heels together to touch. Alright, as you inhale, extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. But this time as you exhale, open up the hips. Alright, and then bend that right knee. Point the right knee up towards the ceiling for your scorpion tail. Roll the right shoulder down. Very nice. This time, ground the left heel down towards the mat. Feel the stretch in that left calf here for 3. Last 2. Option 1, stay. Option 2, if you have wild thing in your practice, step the right foot behind that left foot. Squeeze the bum. Hips high, chest forward. Right fingertips forward. Last 3. Last 2. Next inhale, right palm back down. Right leg up towards the ceiling. Find that 3-legged dog. Then as you exhale, right knee, left elbow, twist over towards the left. Alright, ground the left heel down, extend the right leg forward, squeeze the right side body, reach the left hand up towards the ceiling, fallen triangle, here we stay. Last 3, last 2, take an inhale here. Exhale, left palm down, lift up that left heel, right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Very nice. Alright, take an inhale here as you lift up that left heel. Exhale, right knee towards the nose, draw the belly in, round the back, gaze in between your palms. Same thing, step the right foot in between your palms, but this time, pull the left knee up, left leg strong, come onto your fingertips, draw the belly in. Inhale, sweep the arms up. High crescent lunge. Then as you exhale, start to cactus the arms, pull the elbows back behind the head, lift the chest up towards the ceiling, take a gentle back bend here. You stay for 3. Last 2. Next inhale, come back center, reach your arms up. Alright, this time straighten up that right leg, lift the left heel high. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, slowly melt the belly towards the right thigh, lower the fingertips down onto the mat. Alright, take a step forward with that left foot, small step forward, and ground the left heel down, 45 degrees towards the back. So left toes point towards the top left-hand corner of your mat. Pull the left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, lift your chest. If this is too much, your fingertips can't reach the mat. Alright, ground to your blocks or your water bottles or your books, right, to give you some support. Keep pulling the left hip forward. Everyone inhale, lift your chest. Remember, keep the spine long as you exhale, hinge from the hips. Melt the belly towards the right thigh. Feel the stretch in your right hamstring here. Option 1, stay. Option 2, if you want to go for a deeper stretch, flex that right foot. Lift the right ball of the feet off the mat, here we stay. Last 3. Last 2. Next inhale, lower the right foot down, bend into the right knee, remove the blocks, palms to frame the front foot, lift up that left heel, wiggle the left foot 1 or 2 steps back. Find that runner's lunge, come high onto the fingertips. This time, ground the left heel down towards the right. Right, press into those big toes, inhale, cartwheel the arms up, find that warrior 2. Keep bending into that right knee, try to get that right thigh parallel to the mat. Alright, don't let the right knee collapse in. So keep pushing the right knee towards the right pinky toe here. Now flip the palms towards the left side. Inhale, lean forward. As you exhale, right elbow on the inside of that right knee. Push the right tricep into that right thigh. Feel the opening in the right hip. Okay, fingertips gently touching the mat, reach your left hand up. Left wrist stack directly on top of the left shoulder. If the neck allows, gaze towards the left thumb. Keep drawing the belly in, pull the left kneecap up, squeeze the left thigh. Last 3. Last 2. Next inhale, come all the way back up. This time straighten up that right leg. Take a small step forward with the left foot. Alright, this time flip that right palm, lean forward. Exhale, rest the right palm on the inside of that right calf. Reach the left hand up towards the ceiling. Trikonasana triangle pose. Feel the stretch in your right hamstrings here. Option 1, you can stay. If this is too much, grab onto your block or your water bottle. Elevate that right arm for 3. Last 2. Now next inhale, bend into the right knee, come all the way back up. This time lean forward. Right fingertips placed in front of the right foot. Take a small step forward with the left foot. Reach your left hand up. Shift the weight forward towards the right foot. Lift up that left heel. Inhale, float the left leg off. Find that half moon pose here. Alright, try to roll the right shoulder back. Alright, roll the left hip back. Alright, feel the opening, engage the inner thigh muscles to send the left leg even higher for 3. Last 2. Next inhale, bend into the right knee, step the left leg all the way back, open up the arms, warrior 2. Straighten up that right leg, take an inhale here. As you exhale, bend into that left. Come down, half squat, option 1. Option 2, come all the way down for your Skandasana here. Alright, keep flexing that right foot, pull the right kneecap up, squeeze the right thigh. Option 1, stay. Option 2, left elbow on the inside of the left thigh, push into the left knee. Walk the left fingertips towards the left, reach the right hand up. Alright, open twist. If you want to go deeper, maybe wrap the right arm behind you. Find that left inner thigh. Maybe even wrap the left arm behind you, coming to a full bind here. Right, just prioritize, open up the shoulders, so roll the right shoulder back, we stay. Last 3. Last 2. Next inhale, release the arms, flex that right foot. As you exhale, bend into the right knee. Come all the way back up, open up the arms. Alright, straighten up that right leg. This time, spin the right toes towards the left, palms to heart center. Inhale, lift your chest. As you exhale, slowly hinge from the hips. Melt the belly in between your thighs. Lower the fingertips down. Alright, if you can't reach the mat, you can ground to blocks, place them below your palms. Alright, keep melting the belly close towards the thighs. Keep shifting the weight forward towards the balls of the feet. Feel the stretch in the back of both your thighs here, your hamstrings. Keep the spine long. Try not to round the back too much. Alright, keep sending the chest forward. We stay. Last 3. Last 2. Now option 1, you stay here. Option 2, maybe try to interlace the fingers behind you. Alright, at the bum, squeeze the shoulder blades together and bring them overhead. I feel the opening in your shoulders here. Feel free, rock left, right, left, 1. Staying here, last 3. Last 2. Next inhale, slowly bring the palms back towards the bums. Release the arms, fingertips back down in front of you. Lift the chest, lengthen up the spine. Alright, point the toes out. As you exhale, this time bend into that left knee once more. Half squat, option 1, Skandasana, option 2. Flex that right foot, palms to heart center. Take an inhale here. Now as you exhale, bend into that right knee. Alright, lift up that left heel, palms to frame the front foot. Alright, step the right leg back, find that high plank. Now draw the belly in. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, option to lower the knees down, Chaturanga. Bend the elbows 90 degrees, hold that. 3. Squeeze the elbows towards the ribs. Last 2. Inhale, glide forward. Baby, full Cobra. Maybe this time, lift the thighs off the mat for your upward facing dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, side out. Now on to the other side, big toes and heels together to touch. This time inhale, extend the left leg up towards the ceiling, 3-legged dog. Right heel up, left leg higher, down dog split. Exhale, open up the hip, bend that left knee for your scorpion tail. Ground the right heel down, feel the stretch in the right calf. Roll the left shoulder down, we stay. Last 3. Last 2. Inhale, lean forward. Alright, lift up that right heel, option 1, stay. Option 2, step the left foot behind that right foot. Find that vaulting, hips high, chest forward, left fingertips forward. Last 3. Last 2. Next inhale, left palm down, left leg all the way up and back, 3-legged dog. Now as you exhale, this time left knee, right elbow, twist over towards the right side. Alright, ground the right heel down, extend the left leg forward, reach your right hand up, fallen triangle, squeeze the left side body here, keep the side body tight. Last 3. Last 2, take an inhale here. Exhale, right palm down, lift up that right heel, left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee towards the nose, draw the belly in. Gaze in between your palms, step the left foot in between your palms. Pull the right knee up, right leg straight and strong. Come onto the tops of your fingertips, take an inhale here. Now as you exhale, sweep the arms up. High crescent lunge. Bend into the left knee. Inhale, lift your chest. Now as you exhale, cactus the arms. Pull the elbows back behind the head, lift the chest high. Alright, feel the opening the shoulders. Last 3. Last 2. Inhale, come back center, reach your arms up. This time, straighten up that left leg. Palms to heart center. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Melt the belly close towards the left thigh. Lower the fingertips down into the mat. Use your blocks if you need to. Take a small step forward with that right foot. Ground the right heel down, 45 degrees towards back. Alright, pull the right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, lift your chest. Keep the spine long. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Melt the belly towards the left thigh, the chest towards the left shin. Alright, for those of you who fancy a deeper stretch, feel free. Flex that left foot. Lift the left ball of the feet up. You stay. Last 3. Last 2. Alright, next inhale. Lower the left foot down. Lift the chest. Lengthen up the spine. As you exhale, bend into that left knee. Lift up that right heel. Wiggle the right foot all the way back. Alright, ground the right heel down towards the left. Press into the big toes. Inhale, cartwheel your arms up. Warrior 2, exhale, bend more into the left knee. Point the left knee towards the left pinky toe. Left thigh straight and strong. Pull the right kneecap up, squeeze this right thigh. Alright, flip the palms towards the right side. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, left elbow on the inside of the left thigh. Left fingertips lightly touching the mat. Push the left tricep into that left thigh. Open up that left hip. Reach your right hand up. Extended side angle, we stay. Last 3. Last 2. Next inhale, come all the way back. Straighten up this left leg, take a small step forward with this right foot. Flip this left palm, lean forward, inhale. Exhale, left palm rest on the inside of the left calf. Reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Find that Trikonasana triangle pose. Alright, try to go even deeper, feel the stretch. The left hamstring here, we stay. Last 3. Last 2. Next inhale, come all the way back up. Bend into that left knee. Now as you exhale this time, bend into that right knee. Come down, fingertips down. Option 1, half squat, stay. Option 2, come all the way down for your skandasana. Alright, right elbow on the inside of that right thigh. Push into that right knee, walk the right fingertips towards the back. Reach your left hand up. Right, come into an open twist here, we stay. Last 3. Last 2. Now flex that left foot, palms to heart center. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Straighten up this right leg. Open up the arms, warrior 2. Very nice. Inhale, straighten up this left leg. Alright, spin the left toes towards the right. Bring the toes in, the heels out. Palms to heart center. Inhale, lift your chest. Now as you exhale, hinge from the hips. Remember to keep the spine long, melt the belly in between your thighs. Right, for your wide-legged forward fold. This time, maybe walk the fingertips towards the other side beneath your body to fold deeper. Alright, shift the weight forward towards the balls of your feet. Really feel the stretch. The back of both your thighs, feel your hamstring. We stay. Last 3. And go even deeper. Those of you who fancy a deeper stretch, maybe shorten up the stance. This is too much, you can always widen up the stance, maybe use some blocks. That's completely fine. Last 3. Last 2. Right, bring the fingertips back down in front of you. Inhale, lift the chest. Lengthen up the spine, pivot the toes out towards the outside. As you exhale, bend into the right knee, half squat or skandasana once more. This time, right elbow into that right knee. Maybe find an open twist, maybe full bind here. Right, wrap the left arm behind you. Find that right inner thigh. Maybe right arm finds the left. Focus on opening up that left shoulder. So roll the left shoulder back even more. Last 3. Keep flexing that left foot. Last 2. Next inhale. Release the arms, palms at heart center. Flex that left foot, gaze towards the top of the mat. As you exhale, bend into that left knee. Palms to frame the front foot. Lift up that right heel. Left leg all the way back. High plank. Now draw the belly in. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, option to lower the knees down. Bend the elbows 90 degrees. Hug the elbows towards the rib. We stay for 3. Last 2. Inhale, glide forward. Baby, full cobra. Maybe lift the thighs off. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Rappel the feet. Take 3 breaths here. Take a big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, side out. A big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, side out. One more time. Long inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, side out. Our next inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. As you exhale, lower the knees down, mat width distance apart. Relax the toes, bum towards the heels, belly in between your thighs. Find that child's pose. Alright, take this time, same thing, towel some sweat, maybe take some sips of water. I'll see you in 1 minute. Have a good break. Alright, so whenever you're ready, ground the palms down, roll yourself forward. Same thing, find a high plank, shoulders round top of the palms, hips in line with the shoulders. Take an inhale here, exhale downward, facing down. Right, pal the feet, big toes and heels together to touch. Alright, next inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze in between your palms. As you exhale, take 2 steps forward, maybe a gentle hop towards the toddler mat. Right, inhale, halfway lift, fingertips onto the shin. Straight arms, straight legs, flat back. Shine the chest forward. Exhale, forward fold. Melt the belly towards your thighs, relax the neck. This time, if the hamstrings are warm enough, ground to the backs of your calves. Melt the belly towards the thighs, straighten up the legs. Staying here, last 3. Last 2. Release the arms, skip the soft bend in your knees. Inhale, push into the big toes, roll yourself all the way up to stand. Reach your arms up, palms together to touch. Hips forward, heart towards the ceiling, gentle back bend. Alright, keep sending the hips forward, suck the lowers in, squeeze the bum. Last 3. Last 2. Inhale, come back to center, palms to heart center here. This time, going some balancing sequences here. Shift the weight over towards the left foot. Lift up that right heel, right knee towards the chest. Right, flex that right foot, take an inhale here. Now as you exhale, rest the right ankle on top of that left thigh, pushing the right knee down. Find that standing pigeon. Alright, with control, gaze towards a point that doesn't move in front of you. Take an inhale here, lift the chest. As you exhale with control, pull the hips back and down as you bend into the left knee. Come to a pigeon chair here, very nice. Alright, keep pushing the right knee down. So you should feel an opening in the right hip, keep flexing the right foot to protect the ankles. Hips lower, hips lower. Try to get the hips in line with the knees here, we stay. Squeeze the core tight, squeeze the bum. Last 3. Last 2. Inhale, straighten up that left leg. Right knee towards the chest, very nice. This time as you exhale, extend the right leg towards the back of the room, lean forward. Find that warrior 3. Roll the right hip down, flex the right foot, squeeze the inner thighs towards the midline here. We stay. Last 3. Almost there. Last 2. Take an inhale here. Now as you exhale, bend into the left knee. Step the right leg all the way back. Right palm on the inside of that left foot. Reach your left hand up. Find that revolve high lunge here. Squeeze the right side body. Take an inhale here. Lift up that right heel. Now as you exhale, ground the right heel down towards the left. Wiggle the left foot in front of that right thigh. Find that supported side plank. Squeeze the right side body. Option 1, stay. Option 2, left foot, right on top of the right, full side plank. Maybe find any other side plank variation in your practice this afternoon for 3. Last 2, take an inhale here. Exhale, left palm down, left foot down, high plank. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, option to lower the knees down, Chaturanga. Inhale, glide forward, baby. Full Cobra, maybe lift the thighs off. Exhale, downward facing down. Very nice. Alright, big toes and heels together to touch. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze in between your palms. Exhale, take 2 steps forward or gentle hop towards the top of your mat. Right, inhale, fingertips onto the shins, straight arms, straight legs, flat back, shine the chest forward. Exhale, forward fold. I feel the stretch and the opening in the hamstrings. Same thing, maybe ground to the backs of your calves. Melt the belly towards the thighs, straighten up the legs. We stay. Last 3. Last 2. Right, release the arms. Keep the soft bend in your knees. Inhale, start to roll yourself up. Reach your arms up, palms together, touch. Squeeze the bum, hips forward, heart towards the ceiling. Gentle back bend here. Try to go even deeper, last 3. Last 2. Inhale, come back center. Very nice. Palms to heart center this time. Shift the weight over towards the right foot and reach the left knee towards, alright, towards the chest. Alright, work on your balance here. Keep pressing into that right big toe here. Flex that left foot, take an inhale here. Exhale, rest the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Push the left knee down. Feel the opening in that left hip. Take a big inhale here. Now as you exhale, gaze towards the point that doesn't move in front of you. Alright, keep the core tight, squeeze the bum. Slowly bend into that right knee. Pull the hips back and down for that pigeon chair. Keep pushing the left knee down towards the mat. Feel the opening in the left hip. The stretch at the left butt cheek there. Alright, push into that right big toe, we stay. Last 3. Last 2. Next inhale, slowly straighten up that right leg. Come all the way back up. Right, left knee towards the chest. Alright, you should feel the right thigh burning. If it's burning, it means you're doing it correctly. Alright, flex that left foot, take an inhale here. As you exhale, lean forward, extend the left leg towards the back of the room. Find that warrior 3. Left leg straight and strong. Roll the left hip down. Squeeze the inner thighs towards the midline here. Spine is long. Draw the crown blade forward. Last 3. Last 2. Take an inhale. Exhale. Bend into his left knee. Right knee. Step the left leg all the way back. Left palm on the inside of the right foot. Reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. If the neck allows, gaze towards the right thumb. Revolve high lunge. Draw the belly in. Bring that right knee close towards the chest. Lift up that left heel as you pull the left kneecap up. Squeeze the left thigh. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Ground the left heel down towards the left. Wiggle the right foot in front of that left thigh. Find that supported side plank. Option 1, stay. Squeeze the left side body. Option 2, right foot on top of the left. Final option, find any other side plank variation in your practice this afternoon for 3. Last 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Right palm down, right foot down towards the back of the mat. High plank. Right, draw the belly in, lean forward, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale. Exhale, option to lower the knees down. Chaturanga. Inhale, glide forward. Baby, or your full cobra here. Exhale, downward facing down. Beautiful work. Right, we're almost done. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Gaze in between your palms. Exhale, step a hop forward towards the top. Once you're there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time, bring the big toes and heels together such. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. As you inhale, sweep the arms up. Pull the hips back and down. Find that Utkatasana, chair pose here. Right, keep pulling the hips back, look down, you should be able to see all 10 toes. Keep squeezing the bum, hips even lower, we stay for 3. Last 2. Last 2. Last 2. Not there yet, very nice. You're gonna inhale here. As you exhale, slowly lower the bum down onto the mat. Immediately bring your calves parallel to the mat. Right, option 1, fingertips reaches forward. Option 2, fingertips right down beside the hips here. Alright, keep lifting the chest. Alright, knees close towards the chest here. Draw the belly in. Take an inhale here. Exhale, go down, lower both. Straighten up the legs. Legs hover just 1 inch off the mat. Lower down, shoulders off the mat. Keep drawing the belly in. Inhale, come up, high boat. Exhale, down for 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, down for 3. Very nice. Inhale, up. Exhale, down for 4. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, down for 5. We stay. Keep drawing the belly in. Pull the shoulder blades away from each other. Last 3. Last 2. Inhale, come all the way back up. Alright, this time, feet down, give yourself a hug. Right, rock side and side. Side and side, stretch out the side body here. Alright, once you're ready, grab onto the backs of your thighs. As you inhale, rock yourself back. Exhale, rock forward, come up. Utkatasana, chair pose here. Alright, we'll give that a couple of tries. Last 3. Last 2, take an inhale here. Exhale, forward. Very nice. This time, separate the feet mat width distance apart, pointing the toes out. Inhale, fingertips onto the shin, straight arms, straight legs, flat back. As you exhale, bend into the knees, slowly lower the bum all the way down. Finding that Malasana squat. Alright, elbows inside of the thighs, push into the thighs to open up the hips. Sway side and side, side and side. Alright, if this is too much, you can always go onto a block. Alright, or something comfortable, a towel is fine. You can sit the bum down to the block. Focus on pushing the elbows into the thighs to open up the hips. Sway left and right, left and right. Option 1, stay. Option 2, walk the left fingertips towards the left. Reach your right hand up. Open, twist, right side, twist over towards the right. Feel the stretch in your right side body here. Very nice. Palms back to center, elbows in towards the thighs. Other side, right fingertips towards the right. Reach your left hand up. Alright, twist over towards the left. Roll the left shoulder back. Right, feel the opening in the right hip as well as a stretch in the left side body. Last 3. Last 2. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Alright, for now we're going to go into our crow pose here. So I'll show you how it looks like and how we can get into it. Alright, so just remember, feet hip width distance apart. Come down, forward fold. Ground the palms down. So bend the knees as much as you need to ground the palms down onto the mat. Make sure that the palms are shoulder width distance apart. From here, you lift up the heels and you bend the knees. You place the knees close towards the armpits. Don't let it flare out towards the side, resting onto the triceps here. Alright, don't look down, look forward. Draw the belly in. We did a lot of crunches today. We did a lot of chaturangas. So core is strong, hips are open. Alright, inhale, lean forward. Shift the weight over towards the feet. Away from the feet. Right, lift up one heel. Alright, maybe lower this right foot down. Lift up that left foot. Keep looking forward. Core is strong. Keep drawing the belly in. Maybe flip both feet off. Keep squeeze the bum. Very nice. Wide that crow. And whenever you're ready, feet down, hips down. Great job. Alright, so if you have blocks or you have books, alright, and you're afraid of falling over, that's completely fine. We can use this to help us. Second height, place it in front of you. What we're going to do, we're going to rest the forehead onto the block. Alright, so same thing. Palms down, shoulder width distance apart. Lift up the heels, knees onto the triceps. Alright, lean forward. Alright, rest the forehead down first. Then lift up your feet. When you feel comfortable, squeeze the bum, draw the belly in. Maybe lift the forehead off. And stay. Last 3. Keep the core tight, you can do this. Last 2. And 1. Feet down, bum down. Alright, so you can try this at home. Right? Beautiful work. Oops. So whenever you're ready, we come into a short cool down here. Lower the bum down to the mat. Alright? Bring the heel, separate the feet hip width distance apart. Bring the bum in close towards your heels. Lower yourself down to your forearms, then down to your backs. Right? So your fingertips should be able to tickle your heels. Alright? So as you inhale, push into the palms, squeeze the bum, lift the hips high. Find that bridge pose here. Don't let knees flare out, so keep squeezing the inner thighs in towards the midline. Option 1, stay. Option 2, interlace the fingers behind you as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Alright, pushing the knuckles down into the mat. Lift the hips even higher. Counter stretching the back. We stay. Last 3. Last 2. Alright, release the arms. Bum slowly bring down to the mat here. Very nice. Right, extend the left foot forward and bend that right knee towards the chest. Grab onto the right shin. Pull the right knee towards the right armpit. Avoid the ribs here. Option 1, stay. Option 2, grab onto the right sole of the foot. Bend the right knee 90 degrees. And pull the right knee down towards the right armpit for your reclining lizard lunge here. Right, feel, release the tension in the right hip. Staying here, last 3. Last 2. Now next inhale, left palm grabs onto the right knee. Pull the right knee over towards the left across your body. Reach your right hand towards the right. And maybe gaze towards the right here for a supine twist. Staying here, releasing the tension, the spine. Last 3. Last 2. Now next inhale, so you come all the way back to center. This time extend the right foot forward, left knee towards the chest. Grab onto the left knee, pull the left knee towards that left armpit. Avoid the ribs, release the tension in the left hip. Option 1, stay. Option 2, grab onto the left sole of the feet. Bend the left knee 90 degrees so that the left foot faces up towards the ceiling. Pull the left foot down so you can bring the left knee towards the left armpit. Reclining lizard. We stay. Feel the stretch in the front of the right thigh. And releasing the tension in the left hip. Last 3. Last 2. Next inhale. Right palm grab onto the left knee. Pull the left knee over towards the right. Reach your left hand up. Gaze over the left shoulder. We stay. Last 3. Last. Next in. We'll come back to center. Both knees towards the chest. Now grab onto the outer edges of your feet from the inside. Pull the feet down. Happy baby. Final release of the tension in between the hips. For 3. Round the lower back down. Rock side to side, side to side. Last 2. Whenever you're ready, bring the knees together, touch. Hugging yourself into a ball. Lift the head, take a big inhale here. Squeeze every muscle. Draw the belly in, squeeze the bum, squeeze the thighs. Exhale. Lower the head down. Release the arms. Extend the feet towards the top corners of your mat. Finding your final resting pose here, Savasana. Allow the fingers to naturally curl, the feet to naturally fall off towards the side. As you relax the space in between your eyebrows here. You can stay for as long as you want in Savasana. Whenever you're ready, you can just bring yourself up. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Alright, my name is Shane. Alright, thank you so much for spending the last 60 minutes with me. I hope to see all of you guys soon. Stay safe, stay healthy. Adios.